There have been many talks regarding the whole age demographics of video games, and the one thing I just don't get is how some people out there say that, oh, Nintendo is only for kids, just because Nintendo wants to focus more on a family-friendly environment. I can tell you, there is a vast difference between family-friendly content and content only for kids, which is what some people get baffled about. Here's the thing, people don't realize that the games that are rated E, CEROA, 7 plus, or PG, or depending on whatever country you live in, that it doesn't have an age limit. It just states that the minimal age required to play that game. It doesn't say anything about maximum age. Like at least here in North America, we have rated E, which is 6 plus, rated E10, which is obviously 10 plus, rated T, which is 13 plus, rated M, which is 17 plus. I'm just going to focus on the rated E. As I stated, rated E games here in North America, you have to be at least 6, based on what I know. But there is no saying what the age limit is, so it could be age 6 all the way up to like age 120 or older. Many people just want to say, oh, it's a kid's game, it's a kid's game, it's a kid's game. It's not. It might look like it, but it's not. Okay, there are some games I understand only being for kids, like Paw Patrol and Dora the Explorer and games like that. But other games, I don't know why people complain about it, saying that it's quote-unquote only for kids. In actuality, it's for all ages. Like Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, and just to name a few. And it's not just Nintendo. The PlayStation has these type of games on the systems as well, and the Xbox as well. Although the Xbox, most of the games are like shooter games and sports games. Disgusting. But yeah, just because it might look quote-unquote cartoony, that doesn't mean it's just for kids. Like there was some anime games out there that are like rated M, CROZ, or 16 plus, 18 plus. So just because it looks cartoony doesn't mean it's only for kids. Got that? Let's take a look at this image that the official Nintendo account posted online. And notice how the peak that most people are interested in is between the ages of 21 to 25 years old, with a smaller peak around like 28 to 30. Folks between the age of 21 to 50, they all grew up with the NES, the Super Nintendo, and the Nintendo 64 when they were hot at the time. And a lot of gamers, myself included, have played these when we were kids, and we enjoy them so much that we want to continue playing them. That doesn't mean that we have to force to abandon these games that we all cherish just because we got quote-unquote older. It seems funny. I think I mentioned earlier that the same people that saying that Nintendo makes games for little kids and babies are the same people that are probably in that same exact age group. It's the same people that plays Call of Duty, Halo, or games like those. And what kind of gets me is, I don't even know how these kids plays all these rated M games or those 16 plus, 18 plus games. But I'm going to save that for another video because that could be its own video. And if I already released that video, click that link to view it. Look, I'm not going to judge you on what you play. Hell, just like I said in my graphics mean nothing video. Whatever game makes you happy, makes you happy. That's all that matters. Don't let others put you down just because it's something you enjoy. Okay, going on the other end of the age spectrum, the older folks, the elderly. Okay, some of them I understand because most of the time they spent growing up, video games hasn't even existed yet. Once they were made available to the public, they were advertised as children's toys. And some of them still have that mindset today. So I do understand that. But the thing is, there aren't that many today because most of them are like at least 80. And if you go back like 50 years ago when they have them advertised as children's toys, I get that. Still, over time, more and more players play these games and they want to return and relive their childhood through nostalgia, because nostalgia is a powerful thing for gamers out there. That's why you got a lot of Mario fans, a lot of Zelda fans, a lot of Pokemon fans. They want to live their nostalgia, not just playing the old games from way back when, but playing the new ones too, including recent games and future releases. They grew up playing these games, which is why it's all family friendly. That's why I say family friendly doesn't equal only for kids. It's something that the newer generation can enjoy, as well as older fans that can relive their nostalgia. Another thing is, you can't just force folks to stop playing a game just because they are quote unquote mature adults. Remember the saying, everyone is too young to be too old. What I mean about that is, don't give up things just because you're older. I just want to make this video just to pinpoint the age demographics in all gamers. Why you shouldn't really judge all gamers regardless of their age and what they're playing. As long as it makes them happy, it's what they're interested in. So don't bully 20, 30, or 40-year-olds just because they're playing Mario or Pokemon or whatever, because that's what they grew up with. Just because you don't like the game, that doesn't mean say, oh, it's only for kids. And also just don't say that they are only playing kids game because they're not playing the games you like. Anyways, this has been your buddy Tacky here. Subscribe, dingling that belly thing. Thanks for watching and peace.